Okay, so here we are. I'm back from the trip from Ironwind Metals. It was one day after because I got home. I was beat. Actually, the same case today. I got home from Metro City Comic Con and I am beat. So I'll try to get through these as best I can. So first up, as you can see here, do pardon the mess. It's kind of messy. I do have another hobby, as you can see, magic cards, and it's some of these are just now taking over the desk, and I gotta sort those and put those away too. And as you can see over here, I actually do have a number of other. I decided not to get just mechs. I did go there intending to get a dragon. I came back with two. I got the CHECKMATE dragon, the 20-665. That one is insanely huge, and it just goes on the base here. It has a couple wings that spread out, so that's has a lot of little pieces. It comes with a full chessboard and little chess pieces, so that's gonna be interesting to get on there. Just put this out of the way. Yeah, that made up about 2 pounds of what I paid this time. The other dragon is the CYBORG dragon, 10-370. I am missing one of the parts for it. And what Ironwind Metals is doing now, when you visit there, if they don't have the part now, they won't be casting it because it gets in the way of their production, and someone has to stay behind and cast it. So they were kind of busy, so they'd rather not. So they have to do this on special order, and I'll just pay the additional weight, and once they do it, they'll ship it out. So that'll wait. Next one up is the Hydra. I actually did not expect to get this one, but one of my Magic decks is actually a Hydra based deck. So that one's 10-417, and yeah, it's got all the little heads, fully articulated mouths. Well, not fully articulating, but they modeled the open mouths on there. Next up, now we finally get into the BattleTech related stuff. I got the museum scale Mad Cat. So this is one I wanted since October, since the last video in October, and finally resolved to get that now. So have it now. And I'm gonna put that together. I also do need to put together the museum scale Atlas. That one, might do another video on that one. Now here's a weird one that was actually interesting. I got the 20-047, the Alliance Space Station. So didn't expect to get this. Didn't really think of getting this one. It's just kind of like, oh, could use a space station. Alright, let's start off. Got the 20-207, that is the Stinger STR-5R. This one is for a painting project. This one's centered around the Detroit Consolidated Mechworks factory. So me being from Michigan, being in the Detroit area, I figured I'd do the entire Detroit Consolidated Mechworks line. Maybe try a little diorama on there at the factory, like a presentation or retail floor. Kind of a facility for selling the mechs for that. Alright, and there's going to be more of those coming. So, got two of the Shadowhawk, the SHD-5D. This one's for the upcoming battle I'm going to be having in August. Or will it be? I did get a lot of other stuff in here that I might be fielding, I might not. So for those of you friends that are actually watching this may or may not be my picks for the battle. (20-219). This is the Penetrator PTR-6S Penetrator. This one, another maybe for the battle. Again, when picked it out, it didn't have one of the parts on there, so maybe getting that later. 20-226. That is the Osterrock. This one is also for the Detroit Consolidated This one's also for the Detroit Consolidated Mechworks project. 20-245. This is the Duangong, again, the Detroit Consolidated Mechworks project. So, 20-250. Anubis, again, Detroit Consolidated Mechworks. 20-290. AJAX assault tanks. Got 2 of them because 2 are available in my scenario list. May be fielding this, may not. We've already passed one over that I actually couldn't get because they didn't have it in. So I'm not going to say that one. 20-373. The Fire Moth Dasher. This one I actually want to set out getting a full set of the resculpt classic Omni Mechs and the regular set of the classic of the Omni Mechs. Alright. 20-383. 2 of them. That one is the Stalker. This one's maybe not for the battle. And 20-386. This is the Gargoyle, Man of War, for you Inner Sphere Stravogs and Freeborns. Yeah, I'm a clanner. I was raised on the clan tech. 20-393. This is the Executioner Gladiator. That is missing a part though. Unfortunately, I couldn't substitute it with an Omni part. 20-414. Ice Ferret Ferris. Again, a Clan Omni Mech. 20-456. This one's the Typhoon Urban Assault Combat Vehicle, the rotary autocannon variant. Actually wanted this separately, and then it might be used in our scenario, maybe not. But I wanted it regardless. 20-461. This is the I'm not going to hurt myself on this one. The Ayukla EYK-45A. This is for the Detroit Consolidated Mechworks project. 20-494. This is the DANAI support tank. Again, Detroit Consolidated Mechworks. It normally comes with a pack of 2. Thankfully, since I was at the factory, I only needed 1. Because it's just a little show, because it's just for show on the retail floor. So only needed 1, and thank goodness I just got 1. Okay, and then we got 20-600RE, the resculpt. This is the Mad Dog / Vulture. Again, the classic Omni Mechs. 605RE, again WARHAWK, Masakari Prime. Oh, did I screw up and oh wow, I screwed up in naming that. WARHAWK. Okay. We finally get to the other column here as we clean up here. 207RE. This is for a Direwolf. I have a number of Omni parts here. I'm gonna build a separate variant for it. They didn't have all the variant parts. I think I might actually have 1 or 2 of them in my spare parts box. I'm gonna grab that out and see what those actually. I wish Ironman Metals had pictures of these Omni parts on the website. But anyway. Alright, next one. We got 20-618. It's the Hitman HM1. This is for the maybe or may not be for the scenario. 20-678 times 2. 78. This is the Typhoon Urban Assault Vehicle. This is the regular variant of it. They did not have the bodies for it, so I'm going to be getting that later. The bodies for it later on. 20-686. The MACKIE. Okay. I might as well pull this out too because it's related with it. So one thing I saw on there, somebody redid the MACKIE to have the BioShock's Big Daddy. So I figured I'd just do a regular MACKIE, not modify it at all, but stick a little elemental on its shoulders. So hence I have BT-132. What's interesting, these new elementals, they have a lot more detail than the regular elementals. So, and it's only one of them as well. It's actually really, really, really interesting. All right, clear this out. You know what? I think it'd actually be a good time because I almost forgot. I got a dropship. The Union dropship has been a classic of some of our I'd say 2 adventures that we were going on with our role-playing game. So it comes with a resin body and then a number of metal parts on there. So you got 4 legs on here, and then you got 4 bay doors. Stick that in there. Okay, next one. 20-726. That is the Yellow Jacket VTOLs. Maybe, maybe not for the scenario. 746. That is the Alicorn tanks. The 3 Gauss rifles on a tank. Or heavy Gauss, or autocannon 20, or autocannon 10, depending on what variant you take. So, again, maybe not for the adventure. I keep saying adventure, it's just a 3-day battle. We're going to be going up north for the weekend and playing. 761, the Devastator. I already have one of these, but I have a specific paint scheme for my current one, and I do not want to strip it. I painted my other Devastator just like Devastator from the Transformers series. And then I stripped it. And then I primed it, and it hasn't gone, and I haven't painted it again because, you know, I just have too many hobbies apparently. Alright, next one. I started running out of bags. I actually ran out of bags and I had to borrow someone else's. So 20-820. That is the Marshall. That one is also for Detroit Consolidated Mechworks project. 20-847. That is the Awesome. The second sculpt, so it is the AWS-9Q. Not to be confused with the first variant, which doesn't have these front lasers on here, I believe. Fairly certain. 80% certain? Anyway, scenario mech. 20-850. This is the Firestarter. Now, what's fun about this one? This might be for our scenario, but I wanted to keep one anyway because I wanted to do the wanted to paint it up like the Prodigy video. I'm going to be playing the Davians, so I have the Davian paint scheme ready for it. And if Prodigy is actually dressed up as the American flag in that video, even though the video is black and white, like stars, you have the stars on there on the backdrop, and then you have the stripes on the lower body. So yeah, that one's gonna be fun for its namesake. I am the FIRESTARTER. 2-820, 890, 890. That is the Stealth, and that's also maybe not for the scenario. 2910. That is the Huntsman, Nabori Nin. I was playing this one a long time ago in one of the first scenarios we ran about 2 years ago. I never got the mech, and finally actually have it now. Now that I just don't know what to do with it. I have to paint that as Fire Manual. 2932. Why is that not on the list? That is not on the list, so let me pause while I actually look this up. Okay, I know what this is. This is a Vindicator. Why do I have a Vindicator? I think I know why. A scenario mech, maybe. Missing a body, they're gonna be shipping it out. 20-966 Falcon Hawk. Another missing part 1. And another scenario mech. Maybe. 20-989, 989, there we go. HELLSPAWN. HSN 7D. Maybe the scenario. Finally nearing the end here. 20-998. The Zeus X. This is one that I've been wanting to get since last year when we were going to the Iron Metals factory. They didn't have it that time. The second time in October, the next time in October, I forgot to look for it, and so I finally got it now. There's actually a number on here, number of them here that I actually wanted to get, didn't have time to get, and they've been accruing in my spreadsheet. 20-999, the Wasp, Detroit Consolidated Mechworks. Now we get to the Dark Ages ones, or rather the new lines or resculpts, or someone let me know why they have the 20-5073, why they have a 4-digit code now. So I'm not sure. 20-5073 Warhammer 2C. This is a special painting project. The legs are absolutely fat on this one, and I'm gonna paint this guy up like MC Hammer. Warhammer with hammer pants. Come on. 20-5129 is the Calliope. This is one I saw painted up like Samus Aran, so I wanted to duplicate that. Need the body, though, shipped in. Scroll down on the list to BT304. That's up, not down. 304. That is the Orion. I guess it must have looked cool, because, oh, this is a quad mech, isn't it? Ugh. Okay, yeah. Now I know why it looked cool, why I wanted it. Okay, I'm a sucker for quads. Almost finally, the FT034. This is another one of the Detroit Consolidated Mechworks project. This is the Troika. Alright, and almost the last one. I got a couple other different ones. The limited edition jumping Rifleman. I can't remember if this was the regular one or the 2C. I have to look it up, but I'm missing the guns for it. Figure, right? And the Rifleman missing its guns. Alright. Now for just the miscellaneous stuff, 2 things. Hex bases. Yeah, you need them. No, you don't need them. I like the metal ones anyway because there's not as much, because all the weight's on here rather than on the mech, and the mech, if the mech's lopsided or leaning to one side, it can go brrr. Anyway, and because I got some AeroSpace and VTOLs, I got some flight bases. They actually have 2 different kinds of flight bases. One's a little hex base with a little solid edge, with a slant edge, or with a curved edge on it. There's actually another one, the O5s. It's got a bigger hull, so it can't use the thin wire very well, but it's got a slanted edge on it, and just like a slanted edge. Can't explain it. Okay, moving on. I also have some clear bases as well. Now, when I was looking at it initially, the Yellow Jacket VTOLs, I didn't see a proper mounting hole from where they were at. Nothing where I could put one of these little flight rods into it. I got the clear ones just in case. Other than that, I mean, they're bases. They're flight bases. You can see the slanted ones actually have a little thing on the bottom as well. Got flight stems. I did get a space one. Space one's here somewhere, right there. And a little stem for the space station. Alright. And that's the end of what I've gotten from Iron Metals. This came in at about 7.6 pounds, so this was... I saved up gradually for this one and did it all. Brought back my scrap. There was about a pound of scrap that I had in spare sprues from last time. Anyway, I'm rambling on, so thank you for watching. I'll be putting these into videos well, maybe not shortly. I still have ones from last year to put together on video, so I do apologize for not doing videos on time. A lot of my motivation has been lost because YouTube has removed ads, so I'm probably going to be setting up a Patreon, but I still don't know what the structure is going to be on it. Alright, thanks for watching. Click subscribe, watch the videos. Thanks, and I'll see you in the further videos of these.